Oh, gosh. How many? 2,500 of this big deal have already been picked up. Delizioso. All right, this is an award-winning brand that serves high-end restaurants. If you've ever been in a fancy pants, like linen tablecloth restaurant, and you had a dessert, it very well might have been from Delizioso. Now, dessert really is that meal crescendo, and you want to make sure that you get it right. So for the holiday season, not only can it help you save time by having the dessert ordered and ready to go, you know it's going to be phenomenal because it's a world-renowned brand, and you also know that you're really going to make a memory when you serve it. Now, we have 3 ship weeks to talk to you about. October 31st, November 14th in time for Thanksgiving, and December 12th in time for Christmas. Now, you also have 3 options of dessert to get. You can get the Limoncello, which is that Sicilian lemon-infused ladyfingers with the mascarpone. You can get the Tiramisu, which is the espresso-soaked ladyfingers with mascarpone, finished with that little cocoa. Oh my gosh, mouth already watering. Or, listen to this one. You can get toasted almond, amaretto-soaked ladyfingers with mascarpone and beyond. Oh my gosh, I'm already hungry. It's 5 easy payments of $14. Grab it while we've got it. Free shipping. And Stacey Stauffer is serving us dessert today. Not only is she serving Queen of Looks, but she is also serving, you know, like she always looks so amazing. She's always so well-versed in the kitchen, but she's bringing us dessert today. Girl, I'm ready. I'm so ready. How you doing?
Honey, I'm great. I feel kind of rude here because I have all this amazing dessert and I don't have a single piece in front of you.
That's okay.
We need to correct that next time.
That's so sweet.
I'm doing really well. I'm really excited about this because I like to look at this as a gift to the QVC family and our customers for this holiday season because we're giving you the largest size we've ever done in our hugely popular dessert trays. And we're featuring our newest flavor, that toasted almond. Wow. And I have to say, you know, I was a QVC host for many years. That's how I came upon Delizioso, because while I love to cook, Mary, I hate to bake. So I always wanted that stellar dessert to match, you know, all the care that I put into my cooking. And Delizioso delivers because it's all imported ingredients. It's high-end Italian, and it doesn't get any better than this. And you're looking at the toasted almond. So I'd love to talk to you about these flavors. And I'm actually going to try and get close up for you in the camera.
That's nice.
So you can really see these amazing, yeah, I'm going to make you drool more, and you're going to hate me more now, Mary.
No way.
You're going to see it all close up. But this is just complete decadent. You were talking about this. So what we do, the toasted almond is our newest flavor, and our customers love our almond dessert. So starting here at the bottom, we have 2 layers of our imported Italian ladyfingers. What we do is we hand dip them very gently in amaretto syrup. We don't dunk them because we don't want this to be a dessert that gets really sloppy and syrupy. So they're just kissed with that sweet amaretto. But then all surrounding, you have this decadent, velvety, creamy, dreamy mascarpone cheese. This is an imported mascarpone. That is a triple cream cheese that's unlike anything, right? You're dying. Unlike anything that you can get here in the United States. Why? I've put her out to pasture.
You did?
Mary,
It
I'm so
sounds
sorry.
amazing.
But why it's so special is because the cream, Mary, comes from cows in northern Italy where they feed on flour and herbs. So it makes the mascarpone much sweeter, lighter, and fluffier. So we have that surrounding those ladyfingers. And then on top, what we do is we dust it with crushed roasted California almonds being the best, and then amaretti cookies. Amaretti cookies are an Italian staple. They're in every Italian's home. They're very, very light and airy, as light as like almost a panko breadcrumb, but it's a cookie and it's on top. It really doesn't get better than this one. While I've been a big fan of our other 2 flavors, the toasted almond is delicious. If you love amaretto coffee, you need to pick up the toasted almond. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, I'm sold. Yeah. I mean, and it's like you said, as we get into those other flavors, I've seen 2-pound trays before, but this is 4.5 pounds of dessert.
4.5 pounds.
Oh, yes, please.
So Mary, what does that mean? Okay, so if you're going to have a large celebration, everybody can get the perfect slice, 15 to 20 in a 4.5 pound tray. Now, if you like to do your dessert steakhouse style and you want a really big piece, well, then I would say you'll probably get about 10 of them.
Okay.
Really nice, generous portions. The beautiful thing about this as you're looking at it is this is going to be shipped to you frozen. You're going to throw it in the freezer. When you're ready to serve it, cut it from frozen so you get the perfect slice and cut, and then stick it in the refrigerator and then let it thaw out for a couple of hours and then serve it. I like it best served slightly cool and chilled because you really pick up all the intense flavors. Now we're looking at the classic tiramisu. Okay, this is where it really all started for me. This is how I became a fan of Delizioso because I love tiramisu. I love to order it out at restaurants.
Right.
It's not something most people make at home, right?
Right.
Like even if you're a master baker, you're really probably not doing tiramisu at home.
Not a bit.
Correct?
Oh, absolutely right. I might see it on Great British Baking Show, but it's not happening in my kitchen.
Exactly. So here's what we do with the tiramisu. So we start with those Italian lady fingers. Then we hand dip them gently in espresso, which is not bitter. So it's a really nice, rich espresso, Italian espresso. And then, of course, our signature mascarpone cheese. Again, that velvety triple Italian cream cheese that is sweet and decadent and delicious. And then on top, let me show you this piece right here, or actually you can see the whole piece here. We dust it with a Belgian cocoa. So it's almost like a fresh fallen snow over top. So again, gives you that little extra bit of decadence on the very last tip of your tongue in your bite. So that's our tiramisu. And again, it doesn't get sloppy and syrupy like a lot of the tiramisu that's out there because we don't soak the lady fingers. We just gently dip them in the espresso.
Nice. Gosh, the details matter. It matters.
They do. Absolutely. And then finally, the limoncello. I love this one so much. Alberti Popage is a huge fan. He actually makes the limoncello in our cake version, his birthday cake every year in January. So what we do with the limoncello, this is the perfect, like very light and sweet. So if you're going to serve a prime rib or a roast beef or something really rich for your holiday table, this is the perfect dessert to serve with it. So we have those imported Italian lady fingers. We gently dip those in a Sicilian lemon syrup with vanilla. All right. So again, sweet, not sour. And then you have that beautiful mascarpone cheese that is just velvety and creamy and decadent. And then on top, what we do is we put little wisps of white Belgian curls, again, just to give it that little bit of oomph. It is light. It is dreamy. To me, I always say, if you could eat the Italian sunshine, that would be.
Oh, it's
eating
so true. It's so true.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember years ago being in Tuscany, and we made friends, as you know, as my family does, because we talk to everyone. We made friends in the village, and they came over, and we had dinner out on al fresco. And the gentleman brought over his family's recipe for limoncello, and we had just I know we each had a little nip of it afterward, and I will never forget it. You know, beautiful music, new friends, old friends, and that gorgeous crispness. There's something about limoncello where there's a creaminess to it, but there's still that brightness to it. And that's what you're getting with the limoncello when you order it here. Now, it's a big deal. Big at QVC stands for before it's gone. And the holidays are upon us. Here they are. We're counting days down now until the holidays. And look at that. I can easily tuck that into the freezer.
Exactly. Think of it as the size of a 9x13 baking dish. That's exactly what 4.5 pounds of Italian decadence is. Again, going to arrive frozen. Just stick it in the freezer. And here's the thing. Even if like you're a fan, you're a big lover of tiramisu, and you want this before the holidays, you just want this to treat yourself, you know, on a Saturday night after watching the Phillies win, and you want to celebrate with some tiramisu. What you can do is you can cut a slice as you go and keep refreezing the cake. If you do thaw it out completely for a bigger event or for guests, it will last for a week in the fridge, a year in the freezer.
Okay, that's perfect. Yeah. And remember, too, you've got the ship week. So we do have October 31st. So some people, and I'm thinking of, you know, we are going to have Thanksgiving a few days early this year because work schedules, the way they time out. great time. So now if you order that ship week of October 31st, you have it in plenty of time to celebrate all November. But also we have that ship week of November 14th. So if you're kind of spacing out the room in your freezer and you want it to come a little bit closer to the Thanksgiving holiday, you can order that ship week of 11/14. But the most popular in this show is that ship week of December 12th. So if you want that ship week of December 12th on any of our choices, please do not wait to pick them up. We've got toasted almond, tiramisu is on your screen, and we've also got the limoncello available for you. At 4.5 my mouth is just like endlessly watering. I mean, with 4.5 pounds of this cream of the crop level of dessert, you know, you're going to make so many different people happy. But like you said, Stacey, and I'm so glad you did, even if you have a smaller group, you can cut what you want and refreeze it, no problem. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm in.
Right.
I'm coming over.
Again, so you see those layers, 2 layers of those imported Italian lady fingers. This is the tiramisu. So again, gently hand dipped in espresso. You can even see the coloring, but it's not soupy. It's not soggy. So you're going to have that wonderful texture of the lady finger, which is, you know, going to have a texture of a sponge cake, but tastes so much better. And then just, here you go. It's like, I want to wrap myself in this. I want to die, huddle all winter long in this signature mascarpone cheese. It is so good. I mean, right?
I want to get 2 trays, put them in the bathtub, and just there it is. I'm going to lay down. That's it. That's what's going to happen.
So good. And then, of course, Mary, we just, you know, we're going to do our girls' trip, right?
Yes.
Our virtual trip to the cabin. I'll bring the sheet of tiramisu, and I'm going to bring you the toasted almond, the newest flavor, because this one surprised my entire family. Like, it's now my husband's favorite. When we were all like already gung-ho with the limoncello and the tiramisu. Again, if you love that amaretto in your coffee, or you get, you know, a fancy coffee drink at a restaurant with your dessert with just a little bit of amaretto in it, you are absolutely going to love this. It's sweet. It's got that really nice almond flavor to it, and just that decadence, because the mascarpone, of course, is all in there as well.
Now, I know these have already been popular. Chance was telling me before the show these were popular in Gourmet Holiday. So the fact that we have them to discuss in the Kitchen with Mary today is quite a treat in itself. You're getting a close look at that toasted almond, and remember, that's where you get the amaretto, the lady fingers, the mascarpone topped with those amaretti cookies and toasted almonds. Do not wait on that one. That is, Chance was just telling me, been the most popular in the show.
Has it? Okay.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. And that limoncello, I mean, is it wrong that I can hear a little bit of Pavarotti singing in my ear when I see it? Because I feel like that happens simultaneously.
Yeah, no, it does. It comes infused magically in the limoncello in the dessert tray, and all of a sudden it fills the house with beautiful music. Yes. And I love that. And that's the thing to do. Like, even again, we did this huge size. It's the largest we've ever done for the holiday season upcoming. But honestly, we don't need a holiday to treat ourselves to really good food, especially when it comes to dessert. So let Delizioso, you know, spoil you. We'll do all the work. You have this at home. And again, when you're just, even if you had a really, really stinky day, right? Like your boss was on your back, the kids aren't listening, your husband came home way late from golf, and now you're mad at him, right? Cut yourself a piece of this dessert, and don't give him any. Don't give the kids, and treat yourself. Just lock yourself in the room or closet and eat this. There's no shame in the game, right?
Hey, you can eat dessert anywhere you want. But you know what? I look at this as 4.5 pounds, and remind us again, we get it home, it's in the freezer, we want to serve it. What's the best way to do that?
Okay, the best way to serve it is, say, the morning of. Take it out of the freezer, right? Because it's going to come frozen, and you're just going to keep it frozen in your freezer. The morning of, whenever you want to serve it, take it out, stick it in the refrigerator. Now, I will say, if you're going to do a lot of slicing, because you are going to serve a lot of guests, it's easiest to slice it frozen. Okay, you can slice it in the container it comes in. There's even little guides to show you where, like little markings on the plastic to kind of show you where to make your cuts. And those will give you those generous sizes that I was talking about. If you want to do like mini, like not mini, but you know, like a 3-bite size, then you're just going to make them smaller. But it's easier to cut frozen than just stick it in the fridge.